You're a busy working person and stuff like laundry still has to get done. And it's Earth Day and you want to do stuff that's good for the planet, but you don't want it to be inconvenient and you don't want it to cost a lot of money. I'm Jen and I'm here to help. Today I'm going to share 5 easy swaps that you can make that will be just as convenient and in some cases will cost you far less money than what you're spending already on these very same things, so that you can feel good about doing something good for the planet at the same time as doing the things that you usually do. The last one is maybe my favorite, and if you stay till the very end, then the very last one is even more of a favorite of mine. Who doesn't love a good swap? Before I get going, I want to say a big thank you to the sponsor of today's video, True Earth. True Earth is a Canadian company started right here in beautiful British Columbia, and I've been using their laundry strips, their eco strips, for a few years now, and I think they are amazing. I'm going to share a few of the things that I've been using from True Earth, as well as some other things that I want to share with you that will make these swaps, these 5 swaps that I have for you, quite simple and quite easy. Links for all of the swaps that I mention will be listed below. The first swap that I want to mention has to do with the laundry room. Welcome to the laundry room. Confession: I'm a want to be minimalist. Except I'm not. Yet. But I binge watch minimalist shows and then I go on decluttering rampages. Anybody else with me on this? Anybody? No? Just me? So this, albeit labeled eco, is a normal size jug of laundry detergent. It weighs a ton. And this honking huge container takes up a lot of space in my laundry room. And that is when I discovered True Earth Eco Strips. These little strips are mailed to you in a cardboard package directly to your home. This slim little package is lightweight. It even fits into the smallest of laundry areas, has 0 plastic or water involved. So you can put them in an envelope and tuck them into your luggage for travel. You can throw them into the little cup holder of your laundry machine, or you can throw them right into the water if that's how your machine works. They come in different scents, and they come in unscented for babies with and people with sensitive skin. You can also get a cute little tin to keep them in, like I have. These strips are fast, they're easy, I don't waste time measuring. If my load is smaller, I just tear one in half and use part of it, and they do a really good job of cleaning, which is the other important thing. It's not just that they're cute and small, they actually work. Get rid of the giant plastic containers and go minimalist with your laundry detergent. The next swap, dryer balls. Static cling is not nice, and so I understand the desire to use dryer sheets or fabric softener, but dryer sheets in particular can be full of chemicals and full of scents and things that can challenge and trigger allergies and breathing problems in people. And dryer sheets end up in the landfill. The other thing is you have to keep buying them when you run out. Fabric softeners come in plastic bottles, so we're back to the plastic again. So the second swap of the day is to stop using fabric softener or dryer sheets and instead get a set of these dryer balls. They're made out of compressed wool, and what they do is they help to reduce your drying time. You throw these into your dryer. I use all 4 of them if I'm using a full load, and I put them into the dryer and they bounce around, and yes, they make a little bit of noise, but they absorb the water and they soften the clothes, and you can use them over and over again. You can actually wash them if you want to and dry them again, and they will rejuvenate, and mine have lasted for a very long time. I've had these for a really long time. Use them all the time. I have to keep them away from Charlie because he thinks they just might be a toy for him. If you're missing the scent of fabric softener or dryer sheets, you can put a little drop of essential oil of your choosing onto your dryer ball and throw that in there, and then your clothes will smell like whatever it is you've put on the dryer ball, so you can control it. And this one from True Earth comes in its own cute little storage bag, and like I said, mine have lasted for a really long time. I don't even know how long I've had them. At least a year, and they still are going strong. Next, we move to the bathroom. Swap number 3 are makeup removers, or those rounds or pads or circle things. These are definitely not planet friendly, but they are very convenient, and here's a great swap for them. washable, reusable makeup rounds. Toss them in their own little bag when you've used them all, throw them in the wash with a handy dandy eco strip, and they will be ready to use all over again. Swap number 4 is homemade makeup remover. This one is so simple and fast to make and also saves money and plastic and therefore the planet. Get a small glass spray bottle, or reuse one that you already have. I got this one at a local refill store. I can link to something similar below if you want. Take 2 tablespoons of any kind of light oil that you have on hand. I'm using coconut oil in this case, but you can use grapeseed oil, avocado oil, whatever kind of light oil that you happen to have that you wouldn't mind putting on your skin. And then put that in the bottle with, perhaps use a little funnel. And then take 1 tablespoon of witch hazel, which you can also get from the health food store or the link down below, and then shake up the bottle and voila, excellent makeup remover that will take off everything from waterproof mascara to lipstick to whatever you've got on your face. It costs hardly anything to make, and it is so fast and easy, and it saves you from then having to figure out what to do with the plastic bottle afterwards, because you just keep refilling this little bottle and you don't use very much when you make this. 3 tablespoons of product, and the raw materials will last and last and last, and it works. I have been using this swap for years and years and years. Swap number 5 is All-Purpose Citrus Cleaner. So this is my current favorite swap because I tried it on that green algae that grows on my white metal deck railings, and it actually seemed to work. So I'm excited to try it out some more, because normally I have this 3-day marathon where I'm cleaning my deck railings every single spring. Because we live in an area where there are lots of trees and lots of rain, and so this green stuff grows on anything that's white. And this spray actually seemed to make a difference because it has citrus in it, which is very, very good at cleaning things. So this might just make my life easier this spring. But what I mainly use this for is the kitchen, the bathrooms, any surfaces that I need to clean with an all-purpose citrus cleaner. It is the same idea as the Eco laundry strips. It comes in a little cardboard package in strips, and you just take a strip, and you're not paying for water this way when you're getting it to your house. You're not paying for plastic. You get a glass sprayed bottle. You could use any bottle actually if you want to recycle something that you already have. Just rinse it really well. I bought a glass spray bottle for this. I put the strip, I roll it up and tuck it inside the bottle, and then I fill it up with 1 cup of warm water. You can do hot water, it doesn't matter, but warm water to help that strip dissolve, and then you just shake it, and then you spray it, and it cleans really well. And if you want to make 2 at a time to fill this bottle, you could, or you could just leave it as it is. I think you have to shake it up a little bit when it's time to use it, but this stuff is wonderful. This will last me for a while. It eliminates all the chemical cleaners in plastic bottles that then have to be dealt with. So this also, in my minimalist quest, means I only have to put 1 glass container under the sink with the cleaning supplies, and not have 15 different kinds of bottles of things to clean with. So happy Earth Day, my busy working friends. I am so glad that I was able to share these 5 swaps with you. If you like this kind of video, please hit that like button. That's the best compliment you can give us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. And if you'd like to try even the eco strips from True Earth, the links for everything are down in the description box below. Honestly, they are amazing. I think you will love them. Until next time, do everything you can to look after this one beautiful planet that we all share. Thanks for staying until the very end. I have one more amazing swap for you, and honestly, this swap is my most favorite. I did say that the Eco Cleaner was one of my favorites, but this one is my favorite, if there's such a thing. This one takes a tiny bit more work than the others, but honestly, it has saved us so much money, and it has saved so many containers from going into the landfill or even into the recycling, which is a little bit dubious because we don't know if it all actually gets recycled, right? You might really appreciate this one. I make my own oat milk from scratch, and I make it in about 30 seconds. I know, right? Okay, well, if I count taking the oats out of the pantry, and if I count getting the water ready, and if I count measuring everything, measuring the oats, maybe it's 1 minute, but whatever. It is incredibly easy, incredibly fast. Take a blender. I happen to have an old high-speed blender here. That's the best appliance that we ever bought, but any blender will do. Pour 4 cups of water into the blender and 1 cup of rolled oats. You can use quick oats, but then, you have to be even quicker than the 30 seconds. If you use regular oats, you need just a few seconds to do that. Blend it until it starts turning white. You don't want to blend it too much or it will get slimy. So you want to make sure that you blend it just for a few seconds. And then what you do is you strain the liquid through a fine mesh or some cheesecloth and a strainer or a tea strainer or anything that you have. I happen to have this thing that was for making thicker, I think it was for making creme fraiche. You were supposed to take yogurt and sit it in this thing and let the water drain, and it was going to thicken up and make a cheesy kind of a substance. But anyway, we use it for this instead. And then we pour our oat milk into a glass milk bottle, an old-fashioned glass milk bottle. You can put it in anything. Make sure you shake it before you use it because it does settle to the bottom, but it is perfect. You can add a little bit of vanilla if you want to. Some people put a little bit of cornstarch or something to make it thicken. We don't bother with any of that, but honestly this costs maybe 30 cents a liter to make, and it is zero waste. You can even strain the oats and keep them in a container. You can put them into a pot with a little bit of water and make yourself a bowl of hot oat cereal when you want to. So this is the best swap. You tell me which swap that you appreciated the most. Happy Earth Day, happy Earth Week, and leave me any swaps that you have down below. And until next time,